Phil Wickham, 1,000 names. I'm gonna teach you guys how to play it today. Capo, 3rd fret, that first verse is gonna sound kind of like this. I call you maker, you give life an eternal spark. I call you healer, you can mend any broken heart. I call you faithful Father, you finish everything you start. My soul was made to respond. All right, so like I said, this song, we're going capo, 3rd fret. We're gonna be playing chords in the key of G. So that puts the song into the key of B flat when you got the capo on the 3rd fret. So the chords we need the G chord. We need the C chord. We need the D chord. And I'll probably just do this D here. I might throw in kind of like this, that D major, that 3-finger D there in the lesson, but primarily that D. And then we need E minor. And then we need a G over B. And then the last chord we need is an A minor. And you can do kind of like this A minor here. I just call it like the easiest A minor. You can use this when you're playing in the key of G. Just keep those 2 fingers locked in on those 2 strings and play the bottom 5 strings. Or if you wanted to do that A minor, you could definitely do that one, kind of give it that A minor 7 sound. Or if you just wanted to do a full A minor 7, you could do that too. So the chord progression for the intro, for the verse, and for pretty much the entire chorus is the same chord progression, same strumming. So I'm gonna show you just the chord progression, the strumming, and then afterwards I'll also just kind of show you a little bit of like if you wanted to do some like finger picking or do some softer like plucks on the intro and the first verse. So, but we'll get into the chord progression. It's gonna be E minor, D, G over B, C. And that's gonna be, so that the timing of this is gonna be the same timing for the intro, the verse, and the chorus. So it'll be basically, it's in 4/4 timing. So we're gonna go, we'll count to 4. So the first 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. So the first 3 down strums, E minor. The D gets the 4th one, and then the D also gets 4 of its own. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, G over B. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So in like kind of full speed, that'll sound like this. And I'm just kind of doing nice, soft, like, I'm just kind of letting the pick just kind of flow on these strings. I'm not doing full, like, hard strums. I'm just really emphasizing the So I'll sing the first verse again. It'll sound like this. I call you maker, you give life an eternal spark. I call you healer, any broken heart. I call you faithful Father. You finish everything you start. My soul was made to respond. And then just the last line, my soul was made to respond. We just hit that C. We don't do the G over B to the C. So just that C. And then that'll get us into the chorus. And then the chorus will be, like I said, it'll be mainly the same progression, mainly the same strumming. There's one line in here where we add in a G and an A minor. But the chorus, chord-wise, is gonna go, I know you by 1,000 names, and you deserve every single one. You've given me 1,000,000 ways to be amazed at what you've done. Here's the change. And I am lost in wonder at all you do. I know you by 1,000 names, I'll sing them back to you, yeah. So it's really, the timing stays the same when we add in that G and the A minor. It's going to be 3 down on the G. And I am lost in wonder. I am 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So the G gets 3, the A minor gets 5 total. And I am lost in wonder, all you do. And then that just kind of gets back to the regular G over B to the C. So I'll sing through that chorus one more time. And I know you by 1,000 names, and you deserve every single one. You've given me 1,000,000 ways be amazed at what you've done. And I am lost in wonder at all you do. I know you by 1,000 names, and I'll sing them back to you, yeah. And then that goes just to the interlude, and that interlude is just going to be that same chord progression, E minor, so B minor, D, G over B, C, the same pattern as the intro. And then that'll get us into verse 2. Verse 2 is the same as verse 1, no changes there. And then the next chorus is the same as the previous chorus, no changes chord-wise there. And then we get to the bridge, which the chord progression and the timing is going to change just a smidge. So the chord progression is going to go G, 8 down to the A minor, 8 down to the E minor, 8 down to the C, 8 down. And you're going to do that, I mean, pretty much for the entire bridge. So I don't know how many times that is. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 times, I think, for that chord progression. So we're just doing 8 down strums, you know, on each chord. So you are Rock of Ages, you're the great I am. You're the King forever, beginning and the end. You are Lord and servant. You're the Son of Man. You're the Lion of Judah. You're the risen Lamb. You're the second Adam, here to lead us on. Flesh and bone. You are ocean parter. You will make a way. You are death defeater. You have risen from the grave. And then you are full of mercy, you are rich in love, you are Jesus Messiah. Jesus Messiah, the one to come. Yeah, I threw a D in there. You can throw a D in there on Messiah if you want to, or just keep with that regular chord progression of G, A minor, E minor, and C. So I would probably just start that bridge off with just some nice soft down strums. And then as you get going, build it up, more full strums. And then, yeah, so that just goes back into the chorus. It looks like there's an outro. Maybe there's an outro, but if it is, it's just, you know, you're playing the same chord progression as the intro and the verses, just that E minor, D, G over B to the C. So let me show you just maybe some finger picking things. I haven't really done a ton of finger picking on this song, but you know, obviously it has, you know, the piano and it's kind of softer in the intro and the first verse and stuff. So, you know, you could just do something as simple as, I call you maker, you give life an eternal spark. I call you healer, you can mend any broken heart. So I'm in my finger picking position over here on the right hand side. So the thumb, again, if you've seen any of my finger picking lessons, I teach pretty much, you know, the thumb is the top 3 strings, depending on the bass note. And you have the pointer finger always assigned, more or less always assigned to the G string. The middle finger more or less always assigned to the B string. And then this ring finger is kind of optional here on that high E string. You can either pluck it, or if you wanted to just keep it there to stabilize it, and just kind of keep your position here good. So if you're new to finger picking, you're new to all this stuff, I'll link some lessons I do, finger pick like a worship leader, with 3 fingers, finger pick any song. So I'll link some of those up top and then in the description down below to just give you some additional resources of where I'm going and how I'm like plucking things, because I won't be able to do it all in this lesson. So for this song, more or less, I'm just kind of doing, I'm picking my thumb, pointer finger and middle. I call you maker. Same thing on the D, same thing on the G over B. You give life an eternal spark. I call you healer, you can mend any broken heart. I call you. So you can do that if you wanted to do. So I call you maker, I call you maker, give life an eternal spark. Ah, na, 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 na. You can mend any broken heart. I call you faithful Father, you finish everything you start. My soul was made to respond. Yeah, I mean, I was just kind of playing around with a couple of different things there. I call you maker. So that might be a super just kind of beginner, a basic one. If you wanted to do kind of the more rhythmic one. So that's just thumb, pointer, thumb, middle for each chord. So I think that'll just kind of give you maybe a couple of ideas as to what you can do finger picking wise, if you wanted to, for that first intro and the first verse and maybe the first chorus too. So anyways, that's a wrap, you guys. That shows you how to play the song 1,000 Names. I'll have the chord charts for this on my Patreon page, which I'll link down below in the description if you need it. If you have questions on anything, definitely leave a comment. Let me know what you're struggling with, what you're confused about, what you have questions on. And yeah, hope this helps you out. Hope it helps your worship, your time with the Lord, and all that good stuff, man. So love you guys, and I'll talk to you soon.